Aren't you gonna get that, Veronica? You know it's gonna be for you.
It's January already. When's he gonna stop?
Yesterday.
I wish he would have stopped yesterday. I wish he would have stopped 12 days ago.
Exactly. It's the 12 days of Christmas. Today's the 13th day, so he stopped.
But they're all still here. They won't go away.
He's your true love. He won't take them back.
He's not my true love. He's just some guy I met at a party. I mean, I think I met him at a party. His name doesn't mean anything to me. In fact, I don't even know his name.
I warned you about hitting the eggnog so much.
It wasn't the eggnog. I just don't remember him, okay? All the card said was, from your true love. Now, how am I supposed to know who my true love is?
One of the great questions of all time. And it's not like you have that many to choose from, Veronica.
All I know is this delivery guy starts showing up, looking for apartment 245. And now look, there's all these stupid birds.
They have names, Veronica, I told you. The ones that came in the pear trees are partridges. The rest are turtle doves and French hens. Some are calling birds.
Look at them. They're everywhere. They're in the bushes, they're on the roof, they're in the trees.
Oh, you're going to want to find a place to plant those pear trees before long. They're not going to last long in this weather with their roots exposed like that. But with 12 of them, you're going to have yourself a nice little orchard someday.
They're even in the swimming pool.
Those would be your swans of swimming. 7 a day for 6 days. That's a lot of waterfowl, you know?
And don't even talk to me about all the people out there in the parking lot making a racket.
It would help if the pipers and the drummers could agree on a tune. Just a hint. Are you going to get that?
I'm afraid to. I don't know what might be coming next.
Nothing. I told you. It's over. It's the 13th day. No verse, no special deliveries.
Then what's that?
That would be a knock. And this is a doorknob. You turn it clockwise, it won't bite.
What?
Excuse me, I'm looking for Veronica Longworth.
That would be me.
Are those your cows out there in the parking lot, ma'am?
Yeah, this guy sent them to me, but I don't want them.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Sorry for what? That I've got a stalker boyfriend with a twisted sense of humor?
Oh, so he's been demoted from true love to boyfriend. What's next? Fiance? Husband?
You're being charged with 40 counts of livestock running at large.
40?
1 charge per cow, ma'am.
That's 8 per day, starting with the 8th day. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 5 days times 8. Yep, that's 40, all right.
But, we'll cut you a break and charge you with only 1 count of maintaining an unlicensed menagerie within city limits.
Menagerie? Since when do I have a menagerie?
Well, technically, I think that depends on how they count the birds. Doesn't it depend on how you classify the birds, officer?
That's just what the law says, ma'am. Could you sign right there, please? And I should warn you, the health department's investigating what's happening to all the milk your herd's producing, so you might be hearing from them as well.
But the song doesn't even say anything about cows.
8 maids milking. Presumably they're milking something.
Hey, what's going on?
Have a nice day, ma'am. Oh, and I'm sorry, I think I hit one of the geese a-laying when I pulled in. Darn thing wouldn't let me pull into the parking space. I think I might have clipped it. Oh, and the city will probably want to make you pay for the damage to the cruiser.
Ugh!
By the way, what is happening to all the milk?
I don't know. I don't know why it's my problem.
Well, they're your maids of milking.
They're not my maid's milking.
He seems to think they are.
Well, he's wrong.
You're just going to have to tell that to a judge.
The judge? You mean I'm going to need a lawyer?
Either that, some open pasture, a barn, and a milk truck. The ladies dancing don't seem to have caused much trouble, though.
What?
Yet.
Oh, hello. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, we can just go right up, sit over there.
Oh, we're from upstairs.
Oh, the view is great, Cece. Come take a look.
Oh, we just want to watch for a while.
What?
Oh, well, the male dancers, of course.
Male dancers? What male dancers?
Those would be your lords a-leaping.
Oh, we're from the other side of the building in 542, and we just don't have a very good view from over there. I'm Cece, and this is my sister, Dee Dee.
Oh, is that the nutcracker they're doing?
Oh, no, the Nutcracker's got the tall fur hats. It's Russian, you know.
Well, it's some kind of ballet.
Oh, my, if you ask me, that's certainly a Nutcracker.
Wait a minute. What are you doing?
Oh, you could join us if you'd like. We just love a good show.
The Nutcracker's the only ballet I know.
No, there's Swan Lake.
That's right. And there are a lot of swans in the swimming pool right now, so maybe they're getting ready to do Swan Lake.
Wait a minute, you can't just barge into my apartment like this.
Actually, I think they just did.
Oh, so what's with all the drummers? Are they getting ready to perform a halftime show?
Oh, I don't think so. The Rose Bowl's already come and gone.
You know, I liked it so much better when the bowl games all had pretty names. Names you could understand. Now they're all named after companies and computers and just things I don't know about.
The Blue Bonnet Bowl, that one was always my favorite. They played that one down in Houston.
There ought to be a rule. Bowl games should only be named after animals, vegetables, and minerals.
The Orange Bowl? Oranges are fruits.
Well, oranges are okay, but you know what I mean. But think of all the bowl games you could have. The broccoli bowl, the asparagus bowl.
Well, it's not okay with me. This is my home.
Oh, we could move over if you'd like. There's plenty of room for everyone.
You know, I must say I'm so glad they didn't put us in that nursing home.
It was a retirement home, Dee Dee, a retirement home, not a nursing home.
Well, whatever. Didn't have much of an activities program.
Well, now that is true. The activities program at this place is really something. It sure beats doing crafts all day.
Oh, look, they're leaping again.
Let me see.
That does it. I've had it up to here.
See, if you were taller, you'd be calmer.
What are you talking about?
Well, you said you had it up to here. But if you were taller, you could have had it up to here, and then you'd be calmer. Maybe you should put on some heels.
You know what, Bridget? You're weird.
Me? I'm not the one with the menagerie in the parking lot.
Ugh!
Are you gonna get that? I'm right in the middle of a crossword.
And I'm right in the middle of a disaster.
Just 6 down, T-I... Yep, too many letters.
So you're the one.
I'm sorry, the one what?
The one responsible for all that horrible noise out there.
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't say a word.
If I did, it would be a very short word.
Oh, he must be talking, you must be talking about the marching band.
I don't think they're that bad.
Yes, I want to say a few words.
4 letters, maybe?
As a matter of fact, I very much want to say some 4-letter words.
Well, if you have any that start with Q and go down, that would be helpful.
Quit. Quit would be a good 4-letter word.
Ah, thank you. Why didn't I think of that?
So you, where'd you go?
A little more to the left.
Over here.
There you are. Thank you. And you should think about it too.
I guess some people just don't appreciate the pipes.
I just like to see the men wearing dresses.
They're not dresses, Dee Dee, they're kilts.
Well, whatever. You can still see there.
You're gonna make me blush.
You? What about him?
Oh my, the wind sure is blowing stuff around down there.
Boy, this is so much better than those male dancers. All they do is jump around.
Don't mind them. I have no idea who they are.
Me neither.
I'm Cece, and this is my sister Dee Dee.
Well, look, lady.
Over here.
There you are. So I don't know what kind of stunt you're trying to pull, but I work the night shift and I'm trying to get some sleep.
Look, I'm sorry. Really, really sorry, Mr.
Rudolph. Rudolph's the name. No jokes about the name, especially this time of year.
State, you don't happen to own any reindeer, do you?
I said no jokes about the name.
No, I just meant that maybe if you did, maybe you had a barn that my friend here could rent out to put all our animals in.
I don't need a barn.
Just trying to be helpful.
Try being a little less helpful.
So, your nose. Do people make fun of your nose a lot this time of year?
What?
How's that for less helpful?
Look, I'm really sorry, Mr. Rudolph, but none of this was my fault. See, I have this boyfriend. Well, not really my boyfriend. He's just this guy. In fact, I'm not even sure we've met before. I don't even really know what his name is. But anyways, I guess he wanted to get my attention. attention.
Oh,
and...
he sure got it, and everybody else's too.
Two little lovebirds, isn't that sweet?
Actually, they're turtle doves. That's a different species.
Bridget, not now.
I don't care if they're mourning doves.
Anyways, I've asked them to leave, but they won't. They say they can't. They're under some sort of contract or something.
It's 1 partridge in a pear tree, 2 turtle doves, 3 French hens, 4 calling birds. I don't see what is so difficult about this.
Well, your birds, whatever they are, have cracked all over my car. And now those drag queens won't let me sleep.
They're not drag queens, they're bagpipers, like the song, 11 pipers piping, quite traditional in Scotland.
Well, it's quite traditional in this country for men to wear pants.
Oh, they are wearing pants just underneath.
Oh, I'm not so sure about that, Cece.
Oh, let me see the binoculars.
It's also traditional to get some sleep, too.
Here, you can take these.
What are these?
Cotton balls. You can stuff them in your ears.
I don't want to stuff cotton in my ears. I want to stuff... Oh, never mind what I want to stuff.
Well, I was just trying to help.
Oh, all this aggravation's going to bring back my ulcer.
Excuse me, but what do you want me to do with all this milk? We filled up our buckets.
I hear milk's good for ulcers. You could give it to him.
I can see I'm not going to get any satisfaction here. I'm going to the building manager.
No, wait, come back. Oh,
I ain't waiting. What am I, chopped liver?
Bridget, how long did you say the cows have been out there?
5 days, why?
Ew!
Look, lady, I just milk them. I can't help it if there's not proper refrigeration.
Just, I don't know, dump it out somewhere.
You say so.
What are you doing?
You know, there's plenty of people starving in third world countries that could really use this milk, though.
Then mail it to them then.
What kind of nutcase are you? You can't mail milk. Well, I guess that once it goes bad, you probably could stuff it in one of those overnight mailers.
Can't you just stop milking them for a while? You know, let them store it up for you.
You don't know much about cows, do you?
Is it required?
Do you have any lotion? My hands are getting chapped from all that stimulating.
In the bathroom, top cabinet.
Thanks.
I like the minty fresh kind myself.
Great, just great. Now they're moving in.
Oh, I wonder what those people are doing over there.
Oh, it kind of looks like some kind of drill team formation.
Oh, I think it's called a tattoo.
Oh.
Not that kind of tattoo. It's a Scottish military marching kind of thingy.
You know, that young man who performed at the talent show at the restaurant, he had a tattoo.
Oh yeah, he did.
Right on his derriere, too.
You know, when the residence hall said they were going to have a talent show, I sort of thought it was the residents would have to have the talent.
Maybe that's why they asked us to move out.
Mind if I use your window?
Why not? Everyone else is.
Hey, ladies! She's got that ultra smooth udder cream up here.
What are you doing?
Oh, lucky for you, they've decided to go out on the town.
Oh, thank goodness for small favors.
Look, we gotta talk. Do you have someone coming in for the weekend, or are you gonna handle that yourself?
Handle what?
Don't tell me you're one of those, ooh, that's icky types. Guess I should have known living in a place like this.
What are you talking about?
Ooh, can I have some chips?
Oh, please help yourself.
Don't mind if I do.
We brought enough to last all day, didn't we, Dee Dee?
You speak for yourself, Cece. I'm hungry.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
She's right.
Who's right?
The maid of milking.
Name's Heidi.
Hi. She's right about what?
So how are you gonna handle it?
A 5-day work week.
Yeah, and I'm off the clock, starting about now.
Thank goodness. At least it takes care of all the maids of milking. Now if I just get the rest of my presents to leave too.
Too bad the cows aren't.
Too bad the cows aren't what?
Off the clock.
surely you're gonna take them with you.
You're funny, you know that?
What does that mean?
Do you know what happens to a cow that's not milked on time? Come on! See, I told you she was one of those, ew, that's icky types.
She's like that when it comes to cleaning out the refrigerator, too.
Hey, I suggest you line up some weekend help real fast. Otherwise, come on!
Boom, right.
Actually, it's 40 milk cows, so it's more like kaboom, 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 kaboom!
All right, I get the picture.
It's not a pretty one, is it?
Kaboom!
Bridget, shut up!
Sorry, I just like saying that.
Not that I know much about art, but I do know my cows.
Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom!
Bridget!
Can I just do it one more time, please?
Why not?
Kaboom! There, that was fun. Okay, carry on.
Where's your remote?
Bridget, if I ever find this guy, I'm gonna kill him. I swear I'm gonna kill him.
What's up with this? You don't get the hunting and game channel?
That better not be the health department.
Hi, Ashley Fairweather, Channel 1 Eyewitness News. This won't take but a second. We'd like to talk to you about a feature we're doing on romantic Christmas gifts.
Romantic? What planet are you from?
I'm not from any planet. I'm from Channel 1.
I'm sorry, you've got the wrong address.
Actually, I think she has the right address.
Look, can't you just take no for an answer?
I can see why he had to send you so many gifts trying to play hard to get. Is that it?
Hard to get? What are you talking about?
I think she's talking about the partridge in the pear tree, the two turtle doves, the
I
queen
know what she's talking about.
Well, you asked.
Michelle, what if we set up right over here?
Ooh, a fruit basket. Hey, that's mine. Not anymore, it's not.
Plenty more where that came from. One tree day adds up, you know.
Used to be an apple a day, huh? Say, aren't you one of the maids of milking?
Yeah, that's me.
Mind if we ask you a few questions?
I might mind.
Hold your horses, Veronica. They'll get to you.
She's got horses too. Where?
You remember when we went down to the aqueduct to play the horses?
Oh, how could I forget? And you tucked your way to the back of the stable so you could meet the jockeys.
Oh, that's right. I never knew that they were so short.
Ugh, I give up.
So that means you're giving in and going out with them?
No.
So you're holding out for more presents then?
No.
No, she's just holding out.
Hey, she's awful jumpy. She always this jumpy.
Speaking of jumping, you'd figure they would get tired of all that jumping around.
Well, they are professionals.
Well, I know they're professional, Dee Dee, but you'd still figure that they would get tired of all that jumping around.
Now what?
Maybe it's the health department.
Or maybe it's the fire marshal coming to tell me we've exceeded the occupancy permit.
Nikki Hatfield, Channel 2 Action News here. You! Get over here. Are you Veronica Longworth? Tell me, how do you respond to the charges your neighbors have made against you? Would you say you're making a political point by your action, or are you simply indifferent to the concerns of the community?
Political point? Indifferent? What are you talking about? You mean the guy who can't sleep will let me tell you about him?
Oh, so you claim to be oblivious to the community uproar. How convenient for you. Okay, let's do the stand-up right here. Day 13 over crisis over Christmas gifts. And the young woman at the center of this firestorm of controversy is adamant she's done nothing wrong and intends to ride out the storm.
Wait a minute, you can't say that.
You know what? You're right. I used the word storm twice. Thanks for your help. You're not so bad after all. Okay, do you want to get me coming in again? And make sure to get my good side. You know my right side is my good side.
Listen, Buster, if you don't tell me what's going on around here, you're not going to have a good side.
Are you getting this? She's threatening me to pursue the story. Just go ahead. This will do wonders for the ratings. They love this thing during Sweeps Week.
Ugh. And you, get that thing out of my face.
Stand your ground, Michelle. That's it. Remember the First Amendment.
If you don't shut that thing off and get out of here, I'm going to mend you.
Make sure she stays in focus. Steady now. Think of the ratings.
Oh yeah, focus on this.
Did you get that? That is the money shot right there.
Excuse me. Deep breaths, Veronica. Deep cleansing breaths. What seems to be the issue here?
It seems your friend here has stirred up quite a little controversy. Let's see. There's all those noise complaints.
Oh, the pipers and the drummers.
The animal rights activists.
All those birds.
Tying the partridges to the pear tree to keep them from flying away seems to be the main point of contention there.
Oh, did I mention Mrs. Henderson downstairs has a new cat? That might take care of the partridge problem.
Michelle, make sure you get footage of that. We might need that for one of our outer shows.
I think the only things that haven't caused any problems are the ladies dancing and...
Scratch that! Concerned citizens for community values says they're indecent.
What kind of ladies dancing are they?
Apparently very energetic ones.
Holy moly.
Oh my! Guess we should use the phrase ladies loosely, huh?
Well, that leaves the 5 golden rings.
No wonder those lords are a leaping, eh?
Well, we did sort of figure their outfits were a little tight.
Well, such as they are.
Very true, such as they are.
You know, I don't quite remember the June Taylor dancers dressing quite like that.
You know what? 5 rings a day for 8 days, that's 40 golden rings. That's enough for every finger and every toe, and you can switch them out every other day.
Well, at least those don't make any noise or crap on people's cars or cause any other disturbances.
And you can always hawk them.
And I could always hawk them.
Are you gonna get that?
Well, can't get any worse.
Eviction notice.
It just got worse.
The building manager said he wanted to deliver this to you himself, but he's just too busy dealing with all the complaints from the Tenants Association.
I'm being evicted?
And it didn't help that he got bit by one of those ducks you got. Those things can be downright snappish, don't you know?
They're geese, and they're just being protective of their nest. They're laying, you know.
Is that why they attacked the police officer? They got him surrounded pretty good last time I looked.
But you can't do this. I didn't want any of these things. This guy I don't even remember meeting sent them all. He's nuts. He's crazy.
He's trying to impress you.
He's made an impression, that's for sure.
It sounds like the geese have made quite an impression on your police buddy.
He's not my buddy.
You'll have to excuse her. She's in a state of denial right now.
Sorry, ma'am, but all the technical stuff's in the fine print. You've got 5 days.
5 days? But that's less time than it took to deliver all this stuff.
Well, you better get cracking then.
But they won't go away. I want them to go away. Please make them go away.
Sounds like that's what your police officer's saying right about now.
And you're probably going to be hearing from Mrs. Henderson, too.
Why?
Well, it seemed that her cat got started after some of the partridges out there in your pear trees.
Told you.
Well, and then the geese got after the cat. They, birds of a feather and all, I guess. But they tore up that cat something fierce. Good thing he's got 9 lives, because he used up most of them.
So, how does it feel to be despised by your neighbors and held up for public ridicule by the entire community?
So, did you know it was true love at first sight, or did it take all 12 days to convince you?
So, will you be fighting this tooth and nail all the way to the Supreme Court, or will you be throwing yourself at the mercy of the court?
Mrs. Henderson's cat tried fighting those geese tooth and nail, and you see where that got him.
So, will you be accepting his proposal? Are you gonna marry him?
Proposal? Who said anything about a marriage proposal?
You know, Veronica, in some countries, all those animals out there could count as part of your dowry.
Oh, well, details. But it sure would help the ratings if you said yes.
Look, the only details I care about right now is getting rid of all this stuff. Bridget, I need your help.
All right, folks, you just heard it from the horse's mouth. The young woman at the center of this controversy is giving in to the public's demands. So once again, Channel 2 Action News gets results.
So, does this mean you won't be available for a Valentine's Day special of the cutest couples?
Bridget, now.
I'm thinking, okay?
Well, here's my card, just in case you change your mind. Come on, Michelle.
Aren't you gonna leave too?
It's been a pleasure, ma'am. Come on, Michelle.
But the lady's dancing.
Come on, we can get a better view from the parking lot anyway.
Oh, hang on. These things are pretty juicy, you know.
Well, that clears things out a bit.
You have anything to drink? A little parched. Don't tell me to drink milk. Tired of hearing that one.
Just a little, I see.
I am sure glad that we brought something to eat.
Is this all? You call this a meal?
Well, it's a snack.
You'd think they'd at least have a boxed lunch.
So, what's your plan?
My plan, I was hoping you'd have a plan.
Why would I have a plan? It's not my problem. I'm just an innocent bystander.
Bridget, did you miss the part where it said roommates are supposed to be helpful to one another?
That was probably the same day they talked about sharing responsibilities for cleaning out the refrigerator.
Good grief, what is all this stuff in here?
Okay, I'll start cleaning out the refrigerator more often.
Some of this stuff goes back to the Obama administration.
More often implies that you do it now.
Don't you people believe in expiration dates?
Okay, I'll start. Period. Happy now?
Well, reasonably, there's still the dishes, the bathroom, the vacuum.
Okay. I get the point. Now will you help me
Sure.
with a plan?
Get rid of everything.
Just like boyfriends.
Beg your pardon?
Well, you don't want the stuff, get rid of it.
You know, guys should really come with an expiration date stamped on their forehead. That way you know ahead of time when things are about to go sour.
What kind of plan is that?
It's a concept. You work out the details. Me, I'm more of a big picture thinker.
How? It's not like there's a return desk for Noah's Ark now, is there?
Because I know boyfriends and I know milk. And sooner or later they both go bad. And when they do, pee you!
Well, you work out the details.
I was hoping you would.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to work on this crossword. Do you happen to know a 10-letter word for a British mid-morning meal?
How about a snack?
No, that's 5 letters.
No, I'm hungry.
Oh, what are you hungry for?
I don't know, what you got? Leg of lamb? Any leftover turkey?
How do you feel about French hens?
Bridget, this is no laughing matter. No. Wait. That's it! That's it exactly! We'll eat them! We'll kill them all and eat them! The partridges, the French hens, the calling birds, the whole lot of them!
Sounds like quite a barbecue. When's supper?
Oh, especially those calling birds, they're driving me nuts!
I think songbirds are a protected species. You may want to check on that.
Oh, I'll show him. I'll cook his goose for sure. Literally!
Well, you're going to need a bigger microwave then. There are 42 of them, you know.
And the swans. Can you eat a swan? Oh, never mind. We'll just cook them all into one giant stew. It's gotta taste better than that tofu bean curd diet thing I've been on.
Well, the 11 Pipers piping might be kind of tough. That's it!
That's what?
11sies, a British mid-morning meal. 11sies.
Bridget, will you shut up about eating?
Don't count on any drumsticks from those drummers drumming, though.
It's a concept, okay? It's big picture. I thought you liked big picture.
It also sounds like a big mess. I hope you don't think I'm going to do all the dishes.
You're a farm girl. You know about these things.
Don't look at me. I don't do dishes either.
How do you do it? Do you wring their necks or do you chop them off?
Are you talking about her ex-boyfriends or the birds?
You know, I just milk cows. I did slaughter a pig once, and that was kind of cool, but it's more of a Thanksgiving thing out in the country.
Hold that thought, okay? That might just come in handy.
That's what I told one of my ex-boyfriends. You know, I've never seen anyone's eyes bug out quite as wide before.
Oh, great.
You know who that is, right?
Don't tell me.
I know one thing. Not my ex. At least not that one.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
I said, don't tell me.
Well, you're just asking for it, you know that?
I said, don't tell me.
All right, fine, have it your way.
Fine.
But you know who it is, right? There's only one person it could be.
Oh, and who would that be?
Mrs. Henderson.
Dude, she's getting my kokum. That vile creature who's done this to you.
Vile creature.
Don't you worry, my precious. I won't let her hurt you no more.
Well, hello, Mrs. Henderson.
Oh, hello, Bridget. How are you today?
Just fine, and you?
Tolerable, I suppose. My joints are aching. The weather, you
I'm
know.
sorry to hear that, Mrs. Henderson.
Look, Mrs. Henderson, I'm sorry about your cat, but none of this was my fault.
It's okay. I won't let those mean birdies peck at you.
Well, excuse me, but didn't your poor little Pucums first try to eat one of the partridges?
I can see we're not going to get any satisfaction from her. The wicked hussy. Hussy? I see the way you're cavorting around town with all these strange men. Look where it's got you. Look where it's got my Pucum.
But he's not a stranger. I don't even know who he is. Wait, that didn't come out right.
My poor Pucum, he's just a shell of what he once was. Why, I have half a mind to contact my lawyer.
A lawyer? Why?
Mental anguish. You could just see it in his eyes. His poor whiskers are just drooping.
Well, if you decide to go that route, let me know. I've got some contacts downtown.
Hey, stay out of this.
I know that me lady is shouting again.
I am not mean. Bridget, am I mean?
Well, you can be rather, volatile.
Volatile? Volatile? What do you mean, volatile?
I mean, you can sometimes lose your temper. It's all right, I just put my headphones on and crank up the volume.
Is anybody paying attention? I'm the victim here, okay? Where's the sympathy for me?
Aww, look at the kitty.
Kitty? Oh, where? Oh, Dee Dee, look, it's a kitten.
Oh, let me see, let me see.
Oh, I just love a small furry animal.
Oh, isn't he just a cutie?
Oh, he's precious, isn't he just precious?
Well, let's face it, you're not as warm and cuddly as Pookums here.
Isn't he just the sweetest thing?
That settles it.
Don't you think his eyes look a little glassy? I feel like he's had such a fright.
That settles what?
He does look a little shell-shocked, doesn't he?
Oh, you might want to watch out for post-traumatic stress syndrome.
I'm definitely taking matters into my own hands.
Does that mean you're going to start doing the dishes now?
I guess that's why they call it catatonic.
Dear, you don't mean...
Yep, after an ordeal like that, he might just go berserk on you at any moment.
He's a cat. How could you possibly tell?
Oh, my poor pitiful kitty. Why, I had to give him a whole bowl of eggnog just to calm him down.
I guess that explains the dull, glassy stare.
You gave eggnog to the cat?
Well, I was out of milk.
I've got 40 registered Holsteins outside and you're out of milk?
They're self-serve, you know. You could have helped yourself.
Well, I heard that it gives a lot of good protein, and that would help him stand up to the big bad birdies.
We can stand up at all.
Personally, I was betting on the goose. But of course, with so many of them, I suppose it wasn't that fair of a fight.
Oh, my poor precious little baby weighty kitty boo.
New York. Oh, do you remember when we took the tour bus to New York and we paid the bus driver a few extra dollars to drive us down to the rooster fights in West Virginia?
I guess. Although I don't understand why that bus company won't let us on the tour trips anymore.
Well, in hindsight, I think it had something to do with not letting the others go on to New York first.
That's true. But sometimes you just have to take charge in life. I didn't want to see a bunch of old fuddy-duddy Broadway shows. Now, did you?
You know, I think the technical term is snockered.
That does it. It's clear that nobody here is going to look out for me but me.
You tell it, sister.
I'm sorry, Veronica, did you say something?
I'm not letting some guy I don't even know push me around and make my life miserable.
I'll drink to that. And so will Pookums too, apparently.
I am a woman. Hear me scream.
It's Roar.
What?
The song, it says Roar, but you go ahead and scream if you want to.
Whatever. I've had enough trouble with one song already.
You know, I had this one ex-boyfriend that liked to scream a lot. Of course, that was after I dumped the fire ants in his underwear drawer. You know, the neighbors said they could hear him hollering for more than a week.
Oh my, what's happening out there now?
Oh my.
Oh, well, what is it?
Why do I hear horns honking?
Those aren't horns.
Oh no.
What are they then?
I guess they're not cooked yet, huh?
That's them. That's the vicious brutes that did this to my Pookums.
Quick, the TV!
Why the TV?
Oh, y'all see it?
Oh, don't look, Pookums. No, I'll shield your eyes from the horror of those beasts. Excuse me, you're in my way.
That's right, Jim. It looks like they got us surrounded now. If our sources are correct, there should be more than 40 of them.
42, 6 a day for 7 days.
As you can see, we're just here, minding our own business, when they attacked us. Oh, the vicious brutes are coming back at us now, and it looks like this time they mean business.
See? Even he said vicious brutes.
Oh, I'm definitely laying odds on the geese this time.
I don't know how much longer we can hold it out here. Sue! Sue! Go on! Go away! Now! This is Nikki Hatfield, reporting live from the scene of the Christmas catastrophe at Westwood Apartments. Sue! Al! Oh, the humanity! Oh, the humanity!
Is there any change?
Let me see.
The hostage drama continues here in Westwood Apartments, with this reporter once again putting himself at risk in order to get the story and bring it to you. Uh-oh, here they come again. Brace yourselves!
I guess not.
Okay, to switch back.
Okay.
It's okay, my kookums. I won't let those birdies get you.
Gloves. I need gloves. Bridget, do we have any work gloves?
Behind the sink.
I don't see any.
You do know where the sink is, don't you?
Of course I know where the sink is, but I don't see any gloves there.
Well, if you did the dishes more often, you'd be more familiar with the layout of the kitchen. The knob on the right regulates the hot water.
Not these kind of gloves, like work gloves.
Doing dishes is work. Not that you would know, of course.
You know what I mean. Oh, never mind. These will do.
Oh, don't forget, you're supposed to pluck them before you cook them.
And it helps if you kill them before you pluck them. Otherwise, they get cranky.
Hey, have you heard from what's his name yet?
I told you, your true love isn't sending anything else. It's not in the song.
Not him, the maintenance man. I called him and left a message saying I needed him.
Ooh, since when do you have the hots for the maintenance man?
He's not my true love anyways.
See, kookums, I told you she's a hussy.
Look, Kardashians is on.
Mrs. Henderson, wouldn't you like to take Kookums back to your place now?
No, this is just getting to the good parts.
It's the Kardashians. There aren't any good parts.
This is a good one. This is the one where she does that banana trick.
I remember this. This is a good one.
Great. Just great. We're running the entertainment center for the entire complex.
Oh, I don't see the marching band anymore. Do you think maybe the show's over?
Oh, I sure hope not. I was just getting comfy.
Well, they do seem to be a bit chintzy with things around here. I didn't see a horn section at all.
Well, maybe the bagpipers took place of the horn section.
Still, seems like cutting corners means to not have a horn section.
Well, you get what you pay for.
Matches. I need matches.
That's true. That's so true.
Or a lighter. A lighter would do.
I've got a lighter.
Oh.
You really shouldn't be smoking. That's right, kookums. Smoking's bad for you.
Well, I don't smoke.
Then why do you have a lighter?
I like to be prepared.
Prepared for what?
Ex-boyfriend.
Lighter fluid. I need lighter fluid. Or anything flammable. Gasoline, kerosene,
The
hairspray.
hairspray's in the bathroom, top shelf.
I've got lighter fluid too.
Oh. Thanks. I'll bring this right back. Well, most of it, anyways.
Oh, what about my nitroglycerin pills? I've heard that nitroglycerin is very flammable.
You know, I've never had an ex-boyfriend pay any attention to a restraining order, but there's something about a woman armed with a lighter and lighter fluid that just inspires respect.
I'll have to remember that.
Beats pepper spray every time.
I think you're thinking of liquid nitroglycerin. What you take is the tablet. You do take the tablets, don't you?
Oh, good. I was afraid if I jumped around too much during our acrobatics class right after taking them, I would just spontaneously combust, just poof.
You rang, ma'am? Because if it's about the eviction notice, there's not a whole lot I can do about it, other than to suggest the name of a good moving company.
No time to talk, Marvin. You're coming with me.
But what?
You're gonna help me.
What? Wait a minute. What? Wait.
You know, I had this one ex-boyfriend, and when he dumped me, I got back at him by writing out my name in lighter fluid on his front yard.
Oh, my.
At least I thought it was his yard at the time.
You know, I hate it when that happens.
You know, they say it's the thought that counts. At least, that's what I told my parole officer.
Dear, everybody makes mistakes somewhere along the way.
I sure learned my lesson.
Well, that's good to hear.
Next time, I'm going to write out his name.
No, such a hawk.
You know, speaking of cats, when I was little, we used to tie sparklers to the neighbors' cats and light them on fire.
The sparklers or the cats?
Both.
Oh, don't listen to them, no. I'm not gonna let you go, Roost.
Talk about your spontaneous combustion.
Don't listen to them, no. Don't listen to them, my little pretty cat.
You know, I think that's when I first discovered the joys of lighter fluid, when we ran out.
Ran out of sparklers or cats?
Both.
No, not gonna let nothing happen to my boo tongue.
I guess better get that.
Yeah, no one's getting it.
Where's Veronica when you really need her?
Now that's interesting.
Oh, well, is that what you call that, performance art?
Oh, no, Dee Dee. Performance art is where they take off their clothes.
Oh, well, she almost took off that fella's head with the chainsaw.
That does it. That's the last straw. I'm fed up.
Oh, I'm glad to hear somebody's had enough to eat.
That's not what I meant. I meant I'm fed up with you people.
Oh my, are you a cannibal?
I tried to do it the right way. I really did. I came here to complain about all that noise out there. The drummers, the pipers, the who knows what all racket from those birds. But did it help? No. So I went to the building manager. And what did he say? He said he would take care of it. He said he would have to evict you people as some kind of troublemakers. Anything for some peace and quiet. You'd think a rational person would learn from their lesson and tone it down a skosh, wouldn't you? But no. Next thing I know, right outside my window, some idiot with a chain. What did you say?
I asked if you were a cannibal.
Are you joking? Because I'm not in a joking mood.
You said I'm fed up with you people, so I just wondered if that meant that you ate people.
What?
Cannibal, it's somebody who eats other people.
No. But I could. I can't get any sleep anyway. So I might as well have a snack. So tell me, where is she? I want to talk to her. Where is she? Or I'll, I don't know what I'll do.
Who's the dude in the funny orange hat? A little late for a New Year's party.
That's a spork, you know. And I make it a practice never to talk to somebody who's waving a spork at me.
I thought it's one of those crazy men she's been messing with.
He must be a ski instructor. You can tell by the hat he's wearing. Oh, Mr. Ski Instructor.
Oh my, this place sure does have a lot of amenities, doesn't it? And the men are so nice looking too.
Tell me the truth. Are we too old to be one of them ski bunnies?
Well, they did tell us in Vegas we're too old to be Playboy bunnies. Well, it's true.
I know it's true. But remember what they say. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, thankfully.
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
You people are nuts. All I want to do is be able to get some sleep.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? I've got just the thing.
You know, they always said that warm milk helps you fall asleep, but I never believed it.
And don't try to buy me off with any more of them cotton balls. I'm tired of cotton balls.
Now, whiskey will put you to sleep.
You think that's why my Pookum sleeps so much? You think he's been sneaking into the liquor cabinet?
I think Pookums has had a little too much holiday cheer, if you know what I mean.
You know, that reminds me of that nice young man who helped us across the street that one time.
You mean the Boy Scout. He was a nice young man.
Bad, Pookum's bad. Sneaking into the liquor cabinet when I'm not looking. How would you like it if I took a little pinch of your catnip? You wouldn't like that very well, now would you?
It's a shame he got in such trouble. Just because we were going to the liquor store.
Well, we probably shouldn't have asked him to push the cart through the store for us.
I wonder if he ever got his merit badges back.
And offering him some of old Granddad's whiskey was probably a mistake too.
Except I don't have a liquor cabinet. You've been going to the liquor store. Or maybe it's the cinnamon I put on the eggnog.
I guess Granddad's whiskey doesn't count as family values anymore.
I don't see why not. It always did in our family.
Here you go. You can sleep in Veronica's room. She won't be needing it for another 8 hours or so. Look, she's got an ocean machine, some fuzzy slippers, some eye shades. And the best part is, her room is on the opposite side of the building.
Oh, what the heck?
Oh, and she's got moisturizing cream on her nightstand. That'll help relax your muscles.
I still say whiskey's the way to go.
I can smell it on your breath. Do I need to keep smelling your breath when I come home? Sneaking off to the liquor store? You're such a naughty, naughty kitty.
Speaking of whiskey,
Oh, there's eggnog in the refrigerator.
that'll do.
Apparently it'll do for Pookums too.
You know, except I always kept talking about the liquor cabinet. We don't have a liquor cabinet. I don't even drink. But you know, I just don't know about you, Pookums. Just don't know about my Pookums.
Anybody want some eggnog?
I think my Pookums need some to revive them.
No.
Be so mean about it, do they? No.
Whew, well, that should take care of that. Now, if we just get rid of all those pesky birds, we'll be done.
Done already?
Some of those pear trees, just vroom, 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 and they chopped up, quick as a wink. Here, let's put that in my bedroom. Oh, no, you know what? On second thought, you can just put them right there in the corner.
Now, ma'am, if you'll just listen to me, please.
No, I'm quite certain, in the corner. Be a good boy and you might earn a tip.
Great, now all we need is a fireplace.
Eyes are just so glassy.
They were pretty puny little trees, but they made some good kindling.
You might not even need lighter fluid for that.
The little birds nesting in them weren't too happy, but they'll get over it.
Partridges, right? You know, down in Texas, we used to hunt things like that.
Now, ma'am, if you'll just give me a moment, just listen to me.
No, I don't have a moment. I still have all my other gifts out there to deal with. Ah, here they are.
Just bam! Blow them out of the sky. Just like that.
Yes, these will do nicely.
Pookums, speak to me, Pookums.
Now come on, we've got work to do.
What's this we business?
Of course, they can't fly very well to begin with, so I reckon there's not much sport in it. But, hey, still fun to shoot at them, don't you think?
I wonder what those people are doing now.
Well, whatever it is, they don't seem very happy, now do they?
I always carry a shotgun in the back of my pickup truck, just in case.
Just in case you come across some partridges roosting in pear trees.
Or some ex-boyfriends.
Oh, they seem like they're waving. Let's wave back.
I did make one teensy mistake, though.
What kind of mistake?
Now, ma'am, if you'll just give me the chainsaw.
Just how teensy.
They must be from out of town.
Oh, well, why do you say that?
Oh, well, they're waving at us with just one finger.
You know that big tree at the end of the parking lot?
Uh-huh, what about it?
Well, let's just say it's not at the end of the parking lot anymore.
Oh, you're right.
Now, ma'am, if you'll just put the chainsaw down, back away slowly, everything will be all right.
The Norwegian friendship salute, that's what it's called.
Oh, I thought they were saying we're number one.
Well, you know what they say, when in Rome. Don't do that, he's nice.
Anyways, I could have sworn it was a pear tree, but I gave them fair warning it was coming down. They could have moved their cars if they really wanted to.
Now, ma'am, I don't think just yelling timber is going to get you out of this one.
Oh, and those people, they must be planning to make a giant Yule log out of that tree over there.
That would explain why they're so animated.
Don't worry, I'm sure insurance will cover everything. You do have insurance, don't you?
Why are you looking at me?
Because it's your chainsaw.
Our waving sure seemed to put some spirit into them.
It did seem to inspire them to new heights.
Well, look at it this way. Those people down there won't have to worry about the goose droppings on their windshield anymore.
Although, isn't it a little late in the season for a Yule log?
You know, when you said you needed to borrow something from the maintenance room, I thought you meant like a mop or a broom.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna need lighter fluid for that. Lots.
Puka, speak to me, Puka.
Bridget, have you seen my orange sweater?
Or my plunger. A lot of people seem to need to borrow my plunger.
Veronica, rule number 1 of being roommates, we share doing the dishes. Rule number 2, we don't share doing the laundry. I don't see why you find that so hard to keep straight.
I'm not asking you to do my laundry. I'm just asking if you've seen my orange sweater.
Have you looked in your closet?
That's an idea.
Always used to speak to me.
Now, you know that this is coming out of your damaged deposit. You know that, don't you?
Oh, would you look at that? It's a parade.
A parade? Where? Oh, you're right.
Those would be your lords leaping, or your drummers drumming, and your pipers piping.
See, I told you I'd take care of the problem.
And those would be your ladies dancing.
Well, what's a parade without majorettes? And what are majorettes? But ladies dancing.
But how?
I just told them the town was having a New Year's parade. Okay, it's a little late, but who's counting?
Just sending them away isn't going to get you out of this. It's not that simple, don't you know?
Actually, I found it very simple. I just pointed them off in the direction of downtown, and away they went. The drummers drumming, the pipers piping, the lords leaping. Turns out they love a parade. So there, problem solved. Although the ladies dancing did need a little persuasion, but I just told them to channel their inner baton twirler.
But they didn't have batons.
They do now. The sticks left over from the pear trees were close enough. Now let me find my orange sweater from Halloween so we can finish this proper light, okay?
Halloween?
It's the only thing I have that's blaze orange. We don't want to break any rules now, do we?
Now there's your damage deposit is going to take care of the cleanup costs.
Uh-oh.
There's miscellaneous.
Uh-oh, what is uh-oh?
There's something you don't see every day, that's for sure.
Oh, so that's what you did with the lighter fluid.
They didn't practice that flaming baton routine, did they?
Ooh, that's got to hurt the poor dear.
Nah, hair grows back. Now where did I put my orange sweater?
The liability. You can't forget about the liability.
Do you think we should tell her?
Tell me what?
That what? There's a strange man in her bed?
No.
What'd you say?
Never mind.
Oh, look at all the beef.
Oh, and the cattle too.
That sure is an interesting use for the lords of leaping.
Well, somebody's gonna drive the cattle.
You know, they remind me of the dance troupe that we hired for Eloise's birthday party down at the social hall.
Those young men sure did have nice cowboy hats.
Not much else on.
How did you convince the lords of leaping to be cowhands?
I didn't. I just made sure they lined up in reverse order of how they came in.
The milkers, the dancers, the leapers. Makes sense to me.
You know, normally they put the animals at the end of the parade.
They're lords of leaping, okay? They can just leap over it if they have to.
Oh, they have to. Those poor ladies dancing.
I don't know where I put my orange sweater, but look at this cute little hat I found. It's the right color and everything. I must have gotten it last year for Christmas and just like completely forgotten about it.
I can't believe you're just sending the cattle down the middle of the street.
You prefer they cut through somebody's backyard?
What I prefer is that you, well, I don't know what I prefer anymore.
Yeah. Hey, Bridget, will you do me a favor?
No, I do not have any blaze orange lipstick you can borrow to go with that.
In hindsight, it was probably a mistake to invite those cowboys down to the church social hall.
Well, it did give Reverend Smedley quite a few sermon topics after that, as I understand it.
Can you just start reminding me to make my bed in the mornings? It's really lumpy for some reason.
It's just a shame they wouldn't let us in to hear them, though.
And they did take up quite a collection that evening, from what I hear, even if it was, how you say, unorthodox.
Oh, God, I can't believe you did that.
Well, you did want her to take care of things.
That's right. And now we're almost halfway there. The drummers drumming, the pipers piping, the lords leaping, the ladies dancing. They're gone. I don't know where the 8 mans of milking are.
Off duty.
Well, there you go. And now I'm taking care of their milk cows.
But you just can't hold a cattle drive through the middle of town.
And I heard that attendance at the ladies' social circle went up quite a bit after that night, too.
I never will understand why they asked us not to come back again.
Look, pal, you wanted me to get rid of them, didn't you? I've gotten rid of them now, haven't I?
What happened to that barbecue? That's what I would have done.
But where are you sending the cattle to?
Where else? Off into the sunset.
I was expecting something a little less poetic and a whole lot more specific.
T-Bone, is that specific enough for you?
You're not very romantic, are you?
But where are you sending the cattle to?
It's okay, she's not either.
It's a free country, sweetheart. They can go wherever they want to.
But you just can't turn them loose in the middle of town.
Hey, they're not in your backyard anymore. So what's the problem? Ah, he's sort of the ungrateful type, isn't he?
Well, he does seem the glass half empty sort.
Yeah, speaking of half empty, can I go fill my cup up again?
Sure. Just don't give any to Pookums.
I think he's got issues.
Me? With issues?
Yeah, see what I mean?
Oh, he's dead.
Right, those birds. Well, gotta go.
My precious Spookums is
Do you need
dead.
my keys?
Yeah, sure.
He drank himself to death. He used up all his 9 lives. He's been called home.
Yeah, I keep the shells in the glove box.
Thanks. And I think your cat is just really relaxed.
Yeah, just lock it up when you're done.
Thanks.
Lock what up?
Are you sure I can't give Pookum some eggnog? He does like his eggnog.
No!
You ever used one before?
Used what?
No, but I've seen a lot of old Clint Eastwood movies, so I'm sure I can figure it out.
No, you can't. No.
Okay, then I won't. Are you happy now?
Relieved would be a better word.
Good. Stay that way. Maybe you'll learn to relax like the dead cat over there.
I need some eggnog for me.
In the refrigerator.
You know, this eggnog's not half bad. These days, there's usually a little too much egg in it, not enough nog.
Where did she go? Where did she go? I'll be right back.
What in the world are you people doing? You people are making enough noise to wake the dead.
Well, doesn't seem to be working for Mrs. Henderson's cat.
Has a little kick to it.
You didn't make this much noise on New Year's.
We were still hungover on New Year's.
The eggnog?
Well, I guess they decided to go with the Wild West theme with this parade, even though it's over. What with the cattle drive?
Well, they still could have at least had Santa on one of the mechanical bulls.
Or at least one of the real ones.
Yeah, let me give you a hint, Grannies. Ain't no bulls in that herd.
All I want to do is be able to get some sleep. Is that such a crime?
Oh, remember that restaurant down in Texas that had the mechanical bull?
Oh, Dee, that was a bar, or at least that's what it said on the police report afterward.
Well, whatever, it was a nice bar. Well, at least until that fight broke out.
Well, you shouldn't have started it by hitting that fellow with your pool stick.
Well, he was cheating, okay? So maybe it wasn't that nice of a bar.
My hat. Where's my sleeping cap? I can't sleep without my sleeping cap.
What about mints on your pillow?
I'm not in a joking mood, young lady. It's your crazy roommate's fault that I'm in, but we're in such a pickle anyway.
Well, I don't know anything about pickles, but I've got some chocolates left over from Christmas I'll never eat. You can have some if you want. They're over there.
There's my hat.
Hey! What are you doing? Pookums!
I'm back off the
I
bed.
need my Pookums! Ow!
Lady, let go of me.
I want my Pookums!
Do you think we should tell her?
Ow, you're scratching me.
Nah.
I want my Pookums!
Lady, you have your pookums, but that's my hat.
Wonder what's on
Maybe Santa's coming after all.
Oh, well, why do you say that?
Oh, do you see all the police cars? Sometimes Santa comes with a police escort.
Oh my, that is quite a lot. Kinda reminds me of the place with the mechanical bull.
Whew! This was harder than I thought. Those darn things really fly. But by golly, I got a few of them.
Lady, please, you've got to stop. You're only making things worse.
Looks like it's worse for the goose.
And look, they really were laying.
Oh, good. Omelets for breakfast.
Oops. Oh well, they're still plenty big. You wanna clean that up?
It's made of milking, not that kind of maid.
Oh, what the heck. I'll get it later.
Hey, lady, you're going to hurt somebody.
Well, that is sort of the idea now, isn't it?
Will somebody please try to talk some sense into her?
Ow, that hurts!
Take that up right now. It's mine, I tell you. All mine.
Okay, I guess not.
That's okay. They're just neighbors.
What are they doing in my...
Believe me, you don't want to know.
Get your hands off of that!
Give it to me now.
I want it now.
Open up.
Oh, I knew it was Santa with a police escort.
Oh, speaking of escorts, do you remember the... Shh. Oh, that's right. What happens in Vegas
Stays in Vegas.
Open up. We know you're in there.
Uh-oh, your goose is cooked now.
Is it? That was quick.
Open up or I'll break the door down.
I suggest you do what he says.
Not until he asks nicely.
Maybe you should check the local news channels.
I'm gonna count to 10.
Well, at least I know he's not my true love. Otherwise, he would have counted to 12.
Hostage drama unfolds at Westwood Apartments. Shots fired at officer.
So, Veronica, why just shoot at the cop?
I wasn't shooting at him. I was shooting near him.
And you bagged those geese instead?
Exactly. Those little buggers had him surrounded. The way I see it, I rescued him.
1.
I'm not sure that's the way he sees it.
It's okay, officer. I'm trying to reason with her.
Oh, good luck with that. Maybe you can get her to do the dishes, too.
2.
Check the other channels.
Holiday crisis. One woman solution.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
I've got a battering ram.
And that's another.
He's got a battering ram.
No! No more farm animals! I am sick of all the birds and the bagpipers and the ballerinas. I've really had it with those ballerinas.
Oh, what about the 5 gold rings?
I quite like those. I might keep them.
3.
I have enough for all my fingers and all my toes, and I still have enough left over.
4, 5, 6.
I can.
Just a hint, don't hide the bedroom.
Why not?
Get off me, lady!
I want him now.
Right.
Now, lady, I don't even know who you are.
That reminds me of my ex-boyfriend.
7.
How dare you put your filthy hands on my dear, sweet little Pluto? That does too.
Will somebody do something?
Ow!
Man, it sounds like she's doing something in there.
8, 9,
Do you think I could use some as earrings?
9.5.
You don't think I look too much like Mr. Clean, do you? He had an earring.
Does that mean you're going to start doing the bathroom now?
Yeah, you can shave your head though. Might be a nice touch.
9 3/4.
How can you just stand there and not do anything?
I'm all out of ammo.
9 5/8.
You know, Veronica, if your true love counted like that, it's hard to tell what kind of presents you'd have wound up with.
Yeah, it's hard to have 5/8 of a piper piping, that's for sure. But with those geese, you could probably get a couple drumsticks and be halfway there.
And those swans looked really hefty, too. I bet we could get a whole Christmas feast out of, like, one of them.
No, I mean his math's wrong. 3/4 is more than 5/8.
Oh, you're right. You're going backwards, buddy.
9. What'd you say?
Backwards!
9 3/4, that would be 9 6/8.
Sorry, my bad.
Please, we don't need any more trouble than we already have.
That took care of that, didn't it? Who comes? We showed him. Now I think we need a little of the hair of the dog. Oh, wait a minute. We don't like doggies, though, do we? Okay. Won't let it go to waste.
9 7/8.
Woo! That hit the spot.
9 8/8.
That hit several spots.
9 9/8. Oh, wait, never mind. 10, I'm coming in.
He's coming.
have had quite an ordeal today. Too much excitement. Oh, gosh, even my Pookums can hold his liquor better than that guy can.
Uh-oh, looks like somebody's got egg on their face.
More than one. That was the broom closet.
We have a broom closet?
And brooms too, imagine that. Maybe someday you'd like to learn how to use one.
Nah, this works just fine for me, thanks.
This is
This
actually
is Nick Mackinal, reporting live from Channel 2 Action News, bringing you exclusive coverage of the police drama unfolding at Westwood Apartments.
Excuse me, does anybody have a towel?
The bathroom's that way.
Thanks. Oh, and you're all under arrest. Just stay where you are till I get back.
You people are just too weird for me.
What's with him?
Beats me, I've never seen him before.
And you'll be hearing from my lawyer about this too.
Well, that should be interesting.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5.
Well, this should be more interesting.
Look, I really gotta clean this off.
All right, carry on. Nothing to see here.
Thanks.
Hey, do you have some bullets I can borrow? I still have some birds out there to deal with. Oh.
So, what was it that caused you to finally snap and go on your spree?
So, does this mean it's over between you two?
Did you know that the cattle drive car's the 30-car pileup on the freeway?
Where did things start to go wrong in the relationship?
Did you know that the migratory waterfowl and songbirds are protected under federal statute and several international treaties?
So, was it all the pressures from the holidays that got to you, or did you two simply conclude things are never going to work out?
Are you aware there's a National Labor Relations Board investigation looking into unpaid overtime for the ladies dancing in the Lords of Leap?
So, would you consider this a case of irreconcilable differences, or do you still think there's a chance you can work things out?
Are you aware there's an OSHA investigation looking into workplace injuries for the ladies dancing in the Lords of Leaping?
Enough already!
We've heard that one before.
Hey, that goes for you too.
Oh dear, look at the time. We really must be going.
Oh, we don't want to be late now, do we?
Do you mind pointing that somewhere else?
Sorry.
I hope he doesn't forget.
Oh, he won't forget.
Excuse us.
You know, I wonder what the bag limit is for those birds.
Good question. I think it depends on the size of the bag now, doesn't it?
He's been very reliable so far.
Oh, that is true. Sorry.
Oh, and a fast typist too.
Oh, I got dibs on the computer first.
Why do you gotta have all the fun?
I didn't say all the fun, just the first hour or so.
And just, where do you ladies think you're going?
Oh, do you think we should tell him?
Let's just say we had a prior engagement.
Oh, engagement. Oh, you called it an engagement.
Well, if you must know, we have a date.
A date? What kind of date?
A very special kind of date.
With our Mr. True Love.
I call him TL for short.
Oh, I see. Well, you ladies just get along then.
Wait a minute. Did you say true love?
That name does sound familiar, doesn't it?
Well, that's just his, what do you young people call it? Your doorknob or your lever?
Oh, your handle?
No, computers don't have handles.
You mean his screen name?
Yes, screen name. Truckers have handles.
And some other things too.
I had a boyfriend who was a trucker once. He drove a propane tank.
And then there are love handles.
At least he did until he dumped me.
Whoosh!
Of course, I didn't mention any of that in our description box. What do you call that? A poetic license? And I was very poetic too.
Come on!
So is he.
And so romantic.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
You know, I'm really starting to like you.
Come on! Wait a minute. Did you say you're chatting online with someone who calls himself True Love? Kaboom!
That's right.
This is just too freaky.
I mustn't say what we call ourselves.
Oh, no, you shouldn't. That would definitely make us blush.
I think I smell a rat. Or maybe it's just something in the refrigerator.
I warned you people about those expiration dates.
You know, Cece, I do wonder one thing.
Well, what's that?
He said he was going to send us a Christmas present.
Well, it must have just gotten lost in the mail.
He said it'd be something very special, too.
I'm sure it will be. You did give him the right address, didn't you?
Oh, no. I heard that you should never give your real address out to strangers on the internet. So I just switched the numbers all around.
Excuse me, but just how did you switch it all around?
Dee Dee?
Oh, it was easy. I just put apartment 245 instead of 542. Thought that was rather clever of me.
245, 245, this is 245!
Well, there you have it. You haven't gotten any mysterious packages in the mail from your secret admirer, that sort of thing, have you?
He said it'd be something very traditional. So I was thinking it was like a nice smoked ham.
Oh, or a turkey. It could be a turkey.
Or maybe a geese a-laying?
No, I don't remember him saying anything about geese. Do you remember him saying anything about geese, Dee Dee?
Geese. Oh, heavens, no. But he did call me his little dove.
That wouldn't have been turtle dove by any chance?
You know, Cece, that picture I sent him off the interweb seemed to have really gotten his attention.
Oh, it sure did. I wonder who she was.
Well, whoever she was, she must have been dreadfully poor.
Why do you say that?
Well, she had hardly any clothes on at all.
You idiots! You're the ones who made my life a wreck! You're the ones who've gotten me fined for keeping livestock! You're the ones who've gotten me evicted from my apartment! You're the ones who've gotten me arrested for shooting at migratory birds! Well, maybe I brought that last one on myself, but you get the point!
Oh dear, we did all that?
Yes!
Oh, what do you think we should do, Cece?
I suppose there's only one thing to do.
What is that?
Run!
Wait! I'm back! I'm not done with you yet!
Hey, you can't leave! You're all under arrest! Get back here!
Quick, take me live. This is Iggy Hatfield, reporting from Channel 2 Action News. And remember to get my good side. We're bringing you on-the-scenes coverage of the fast-developing events here at Westwood Apartments, where we've just witnessed a sobering turn of events.
I'll drink to that.
Apparently not sobering enough.
I told you the whiskey would work.
It sure put him to sleep.
Come on!
Hong Kong.
Get over here. This is Ashley Fairweather, Channel 1 Eyewitness News. Coming up tonight at 11, we look at the dangers of online dating. What every senior citizen should know before you hook up.
Well, that sure cleared that up.
Oh, see, while you're here, would you mind taking a look at the kitchen faucets?
Sorry. Need a work order for that. Regulations, don't you know?
Sorry, forgot the chainsaw.
Forget the regulations. Come back here. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Like I'm about out. Somebody needs to go to the store.
Don't look at me. I just live here.
There's a few people that we would like to mention that you're not aware of, that they do things either behind the scenes or behind you or whatever. We'd like to mention them. For example, Tyler, he did our lighting. He did an awesome job. Thank you, Tyler. And Jennifer, she did our sound. She did a great job of putting our sound together. Thank you, Jennifer. And then we had makeup, which was Misty. She back. She here.
left.
And
Well,
Morgan.
Misty and Morgan that did an awesome job putting all the makeup together. And our director, Wendy, wants to come up. Wendy, she did a great job putting this thing together. But folks, we couldn't do this if we didn't have people come see our shows. So we want to thank you for coming to see us, right? Remember the 28th of February, I think that's what it is, 23rd of February, something like that. It's 28th at that time frame, is Fond Farewell, a murder mystery theater. It's going to be a great time to put it on. What do we have?
Our wonderful, wonderful Christmas chorus that
Oh,
started
I
us
do it every
out.
They did a great job. And I first of all, I should have said this before, and I wanted to apologize. My wife and I, we just flew in. That's why we were late. We flew in from Salt Lake to visit her family. And we appreciate your patience as far as that go. I will invite these guys to come out to the lobby to shake their hand if you'd like to.
Thank you so much for coming.